Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I want to talk to you about rolling roads. I've just bought myself a few sets of rolling roads. I actually got 5 of them. You need to buy them individually. These ones come from Direct Train Spares. I'll put the link in the description of their website. And as I said, I've got 5 of these. The reason for that is my biggest locomotive is a 9F. I wanted to make sure I had just enough support for the entire locomotive. A rolling road is something I've looked at for quite a while and wanted, but I've only just recently invested in. And there's a few advantages to having a rolling road. As you can see here, they're really well made. You've got 2 bearings either side, which the wheels sit on top of, and each rolling road is insulated with a piece of PVC that joins the 2 stainless steel sides together. When you order the rolling roads from Direct Train Spares, they also supply you with a small Allen key. You'll also notice where you can put the Allen key in to tighten or loosen certain areas. And if you have a look on the back, you'll see where the screws come through. Now you will have to adjust this a little bit. That's what I've had to do. To make the rolling road sit perfectly between O-gauge track, you'll need to loosen the Allen keys, push the sides in and then tighten them again, just so that they do sit really firmly between the rails. Once that's been done, of course, you tighten them back up. Now before I used the rolling roads, I gave them a really good clean with methylated spirits, just to make sure that the surfaces were absolutely clean. These rolling roads are really well built, they're pretty well engineered. I've tested them on a few engines so far. I like the quality of them, so let's see how they actually work. I've got my Dapol Ginty over here, and we'll just turn it on and have a really good close look at these rolling roads. You can see it's running really well, really smoothly indeed. And this is what the rolling road offers you, a chance to test the locomotive out before putting it onto your layout. As far as putting your locomotive onto the rolling roads, I recommend that you put your locomotive behind it first, mark out where you want the rolling roads to be, so that when you lift the locomotive back on, especially if you've got a tender engine, it just sits straight on. The last thing you want to do is be fiddling around too much with the rolling roads while holding a big heavy locomotive above it. You don't want it to accidentally fall. There's some really handy benefits to using rolling roads. One of the first ones is that you can use them to run a model in. So if you've just bought a brand new model, whether that be out of the box if it's double O-gauge, or even an RTR or kit-built O-gauge locomotive, you can run that motor in. You can run the model in on this rolling road without having to just do it up and down the track if you've got a small layout like I have, or whether you're actually fortunate enough to have a huge circuit. The rolling road just enables you to be able to run the locomotive at all different speeds and just really run that motor in both directions. A lot of the models I've got are from the old Sanchan range, and when you buy them, the wheel tyres come in steel, which is fantastic if you're modelling, for example, the LMS where they actually had polished tyres, but I'm not doing that. I'm modelling BR, so I wanted to have black wheel tyres. The rolling roads have made this job so much easier. In the past with my models, I've just had to individually paint them and then power them up, turn the wheels a little bit and keep painting. Whereas this particular time, I can just set the locomotive to go at a nice slow speed, dip the paint in the brush and just paint the tyre, and you just get a really nice, good, clean, even finish over the entire wheel. And I've just done that with my Royal Scot and my second Black 5, and they just look amazing. According to the information on the Direct Train Spares website, another good thing that rolling roads are good for is weathering. Now, I think that's a great idea. Personally though, I wouldn't be spraying a locomotive if it was on the rolling road, purely because you just want to keep that surface nice and clean. Even though it would be easy to clean later on with methylated spirits, I'd prefer to just keep them clean, but I think that's personal choice. So there you have it, these are the rolling roads from Direct Train Spares. As I said, I've put a description in the link for you so you can have a look at them yourself. They make them in all different gauges, so there's something in there for everyone. Hope you enjoyed this video, hope you found it useful. Please subscribe to the channel, push that notification button so you get a notification every single time new content is produced, and I'll see you next time on Newton Grove.